G'day, welcome back. We're here in the shed again with the Torana, so this is part 2 of the little series that I'm doing here, restoring it. Today, pulling the engine out, getting it ready to send it away for the engine bay to get painted. Also, I'll try to pick some wheels for it today and maybe have your help as well. So yeah, come along as we pull the motor out and get it ready to send away. So it has been a while since I've worked on it. We just took it outside, gave it a wash because there was a heap of dust on it from sitting around. Like it's sitting in here, all the dust seems to collect inside here. I haven't opened it since actually we're out at the farm that day. Yeah, it looks just as average as what it did that day. Few cobwebs, but this motor actually has never ever been out of this car. I'm actually the second owner of it. I knew who owned it from brand new, and I can tell you right now that motor's never been out of that car. It's also got zero compression. I think, because when I was driving around when I was a kid, it wasn't too bad. Like, I mean, it was slow, but it wasn't too bad. But I think when we started up out at the farm, I think it must have grabbed a ring or something, because now it's got like no compression at all. You park it on the hill in first gear and it rolls away. And this is me turning it. That is turning the crank, I'm telling you right now. But that's turning real easy. So it's lacking a lot of compression. So yeah, hence why it's gonna get out. But I will keep it, because if I do go sell it one day, someone might want the matching engine number for it. So I will keep it. But yeah, I got something a bit nasty going in here. Anyway, let's get stuck into pulling it out. I don't know how long it is before I put the other motor in. So, and obviously most of this wiring is going to come out. Even though there's like, I don't know, 12 wires that make this whole thing run, I'm still going to mark it all because my memory isn't real good for stuff like this, and I do not get along with wiring. So I'll probably put the wrong wire somewhere and the thing will catch on fire and burn to the ground. It's happened before. Just that pull this off. Earthquake test, she's not going anywhere. I don't know if I can try and pull the gearbox out with the engine. I can't remember. I know we put the gearbox onto the engine, obviously when it's still in there because the engine's never been out, but I just don't know if it'll come out in one whole big go, so I'm not sure whether I should separate the gearbox from the engine, just pull the engine out and pull the gearbox out afterwards, or try and get it at one go. I'll see how hard it is to get the engine mount, the bell housing bolts out. If it's easy enough, I'll just separate it because I don't want to go through the hassle of getting halfway out and realise it's not going to work, then I've got to separate it anyway. So I'll undo the tail shaft so that I can, get that away. Then I'll start undoing engine mount bolts, and then we're pretty well ready to go. Might be a couple little things like the clutch cable and stuff. The extractors I can just hopefully just pull out of the way. There's no joint in these extractors, it's one piece the whole way through to the tip of the exhaust. So I don't really want to have to be chopping that, but I mean it'll probably be coming out anyway. Righto, let's do it. Funny thing is, I would have been 13 when we put this tail shaft back in, so I probably was the last person to touch these, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were loose. I'm even surprised they haven't put the locking tab back over it. I'm 28 now, just if you are wanting to know how long ago that was. So does that sway bar look aftermarket to you? I'm not sure if these ever even come with sway bars. I'm sure someone out there can tell me, so drop it down in the bloop bloops if you think that's aftermarket or not, because it looks pretty backyard and like look like it's got some like Bunnings bolts or something in it. But I do remember the end of it where it sort of goes onto the control arm there. Going around the corner on the odd occasion, you know, these things got a fair bit of body roll. You could feel the thing just slip off the end of the sway bar and the whole car would just like feel like I was about to flip over, and that happened a fair few times. I'll just have to pull over and slide it back on again. Yeah, so tell me if this is factory or not, because I just got a funny feeling it doesn't look real factory, that's all. Instantly we're getting wedged here on something. Well, that was a bit bunky how I did that. It got caught on everything. The old three on the tree got caught on that, and the steering column got caught on the clutch fork here, pulling it out, and oil went everywhere. But anyway, I got the dog out. Thank goodness. I'm just going to clean up the engine bay now, and clean up all my tools and all the oil leaks, and then I'll tell you what next is coming. Straight off the bat, the first thing I found is and this is so broken up, this steering rubber thing here. So I noticed rare spares do sell them. I'm going to chop all this, actually I'm going to chop it to some bolts actually, all that out. I'm also going to pull the whole front end out. These bushes are obviously the original ones, so I'll put new bushes in here. I'll get it all sandblasted and powder coated. The front end, make it look good. Then this thing's going off to get, I don't know if it's going to get sandblasted engine bay. Depends what the painter wants to do, but yeah, anyway, it's going to get painted all white in here. Probably the same colour as this originally was, with the sparkles in it. And also, I need a new heater box and grill. So if there's anyone out there, go to Instagram or Facebook at Zach Mac Racing. Message me, let me know you got a heater box or a grill that's not, you know, $400 billion like all of them seem to be going for. And I'll be pretty keen to buy it. A lot of people delete the heater box, but I sort of want it just because, I don't know, it's going to be just a cruiser, so it'd be good to have heaters. Also, something else that I'm after a set of wheels. I did borrow these off my mate Ryan. They're 15x8 Simmons with 225/60 15s on them. I absolutely love them, but the only thing he doesn't want to sell them. I'm looking for something similar to that. I don't really want hot wires, like, I don't know, I'm pretty open, but yeah, I definitely want 15s. I know there was a couple of people commenting on the last video saying that I shouldn't have anything bigger than 14s, but I sort of want to go 15s. The tyre range is a lot better, the tyre options are a lot better. So yeah, give us a message too if you got anything that I might be interested in. And also, users are probably watching this thinking, what the hell is he doing? Like, why is he pulling it that way? But just remember, this isn't really my forte, working on like 1970 model Holdens. So yeah, it might have been pretty cringeworthy, but it's just how I mean, it's out now, so that's all that matters. Anyway, so this is it for this episode. I did originally say it's gonna be like a 4-part series, but it's gonna end up being like a, I don't know, 8 to 10 part series, because I know that last video took off big time. It's got like 10,000 views already, which blew my mind. So yeah, please subscribe if you want to keep watching this getting restored. I'm not going to tell you what motor I got going in it yet, because one, I'm half undecided because I got 2 options, but I'll give you a clue. a number in the code of the engine is 1. So, you know, that doesn't, I guess it leaves probably 3 or 4 options there for you to ponder on. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.